Those of you who are going on the Miss Buffalo cruise, here are some quick facts. First, if you haven't been to downtown Buffalo or the waterfront in quite a while, directions and maps will be made available for you. Second, you must arrive by the Erie Basin Marina at least an hour ahead of time to find a parking space, as it is limited. The obvious location, across from the Harbor Cruise ticket office on Erie Street, is restricted to patrons of Templeton Landing, and the management there enforces it by towing vehicles. There is a parking lot prior to the restaurant at 20 Wilkinson Parkway, and another lot immediately after one enters the Erie Basin Marina, where space is available, but limited, because Erie Basin Marina is extremely popular with city residents. Once you get aboard, there are 2 decks with picnic tables to sit at. On the upper deck, a small bar with both alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks are available, so be sure to bring cash and make sure you tip your bartender. Just prior to the moment of departure, the captain will make a quick warning to make passengers aware of the boat's horn blasting, so beware. This to let other vessels know we are leaving the pier and on our way. It is the captain's discretion whether or not the Miss Buffalo will go beyond the harbor breakwall. Being a Navy vet, I would have had no problem if we had encountered a little wave action, but because of those landlubbers who came aboard, the skipper decided to ride the calmer waters of the Black Rock Canal instead. If we did go beyond the breakwall, we would have come near the city of Buffalo water intake with its old metal copper cone-shaped roof. Other sites to take in are LaSalle Park, the Colonel Ward Pumping Station, the Frank Lloyd Wright designed boathouse adjacent to the West Side Rowing Club, and underneath the Peace Bridge, which in just a few years will be coming to its centennial of service. If one is able to take the full cruise, the Miss Buffalo would then travel down the upper Niagara River, under the International Railroad Bridge, all the way to the GM powertrain plant in Tonawanda, where it turns around to head upriver and into the Black Rock Lock, maintained by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Once through, our cruise boat slowly goes past Broderick Park, where the old Ferry Street lift bridge is raised to allow our clearance in the channel of what was part of the original Erie Canal. Along the wall, which parallels the Niagara Thruway, are painted signs for the past local winners of the Henley Regatta rowing competitions. After passing again under the Peace Bridge, you will see the old Navy C.P.O. Club building and the Buffalo Yacht Club. Once the trees of LaSalle Park thin out, comes from a different perspective the magnificent views of the Buffalo skyline, including City Hall and the One Seneca Tower. Eventually, the Miss Buffalo will turn to port, past the Erie Basin Marina, and up the Buffalo River. But before it ties up back to its pier, it'll make a slow pass by the Naval and Military Park, a main anchor point of Canalside. Included is the diesel submarine Croker, the USS The Sullivans, named after the 5 Sullivan brothers who died when their ship, the USS Juno, was sunk by a Japanese submarine, and the largest U.S. Navy ship, the light cruiser, the USS Little Rock. The Little Rock was first brought to Buffalo in the summer of 1977, a year after it was retired from active service. Before you know it, the crew is tying up to the mooring post. The ramp swings in, and the visitors are thanked for coming aboard. For the class of 1970, I'm Gary Walters.